Good girl. Well done.
Well done. Wow, famous YouTuber in the family.
Yeah, we need one.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
Fabian's shooting a YouTube video.
Be steady on the pickup. Lock that thumb in. Let's go, Mitch, come on. Easy. Nice.
That's very good.
That's a good way to be like that.
Strongest man in the world, rumor has it.
Just been doing some frame carry, just working on his grip, and his speed is good anyway, so we just got to make sure he holds on to it. Then we're going to do some practice with hook grip. We don't actually have any dinny stones, so we're going to use the farmers, but just try and mimic it a little bit. And then he's got some deadlifting. So we had a pressing session the other day, just working on some of the other events for the Arnolds this week.
Is Mitch doing both Arnolds?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, so he's doing UK's and the Ohio one. He's got a busy year, he's going to do all the Giants Live, Rogue, World's Strongest Man. The Arnold's Ohio and World's Strongest Man are the big focus though. He's obviously real busy trying to grow his businesses and social media and stuff like that. So we're just trying to make sure these next kind of few months really focus on competition, because he wants to be a great strongman. He's already a great strongman, he wants to be one of the best. You need multiple Arnolds, multiple World's Strongest Man to prove that. With Thor coming back, with Lister's coming back,
Such an interesting
it's a fun time.
year,
So
yeah.
I think, yeah, frame just now went really well. Considering where we're at prep-wise, very, very pleased with how that's moving. Very confident.
Dropped it a couple of times last year, Mitch.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
But the thing is, if you took the time that I would have needed to hold on to break the world record, if I held on for another half a second longer, I'd have broke the world record. And we'd be having a totally different conversation about how good I am at the frame, and it's unbelievable. So I think sometimes these things are a blessing, which keeps you honest to what you're actually good at.
It keeps you working, because the speed is not an issue for me.
No.
It's grip is the biggest issue. But if we improve that, then we don't have to worry about speed. That's already there.
And his grip
So,
is by no means bad.
not
Let's
at all,
remember,
and
only
it's
a couple of
improving.
guys
I mean,
finished
we just
it.
went 370 there. That's quite a nasty frame.
377.
377. What did I do? 327. With 327, it felt hard. So he's in a good place. And he still scored good points last year on the frame.
Yeah.
But we've set ourselves a target. His goal is to beat the world record.
Okay.
If someone else beats his time, we're not worried about that. We're focusing on a target for him. Same with all the events. We want him to do better on the deadlift. You know, it's progressing yourself. When you happen to be winning international comps, it's a nice place to be in, because you're still going to be winning. But
I think there's a useful thing about, if you watch back at Worlds My Fingal's Finger, I lost a heap of points. I had lost to Trey head to head, but my reaction after was like a celebration.
Yes, because
our goal was to do 5.
Yeah,
that last
absolutely.
one felt really heavy, and I think important for people. Sometimes people will look at other guys and determine how happy they'll be.
Yeah.
But if you just stay within yourself, you know.
It doesn't matter if it's Mitch or a complete beginner. My advice is always focus on getting better, because if you go to a competition and you do the absolute best you can, who cares what anyone else has done? You can't control that. But if you go there and do the best you can, 9 times out of 10 you're going to do well, because you know you've not worried about other people's performances, you've not been affected by their performances, hence you put in your best performance you can possibly do. There's nothing but celebrating that. If you're still not good enough, it's just a matter of going away training and getting better. But if you're ever, even as a pro, if you're satisfied with where you're at, you're going to start coming down. So you've always got to look at, right, this is what I've done before, I need to try and be better, I need to try and improve my best. If you improve your best, you're winning in the sport.
head-to-head double overhead. And I can see how this goes 20 years from now. You're gonna keep scraping for things. You'll be like, have you ever tested your tongue strength before?
I beat you on that.
The Arnold next year. Last year, I was at 990 pounds. This year, we're hoping to go a little over 1,000. Dealing with a little bit of a back niggle from ages ago. So we'll probably take it easy today and just see how it moves. Clean up a little bit of technique and we'll feel what we can.
Second rep was. First rep I was a little bit too much on my toes. Go on, mate.
Oh. Christine, this one's for you.
Easy.
That was for Christine.
That was good. Proud of you. There's more in you.
Alright, let's see what you can do. Now it's actual battle. I've always gone up from here to 278. I can do that. There's no chance I can do 270.
You do 270. I've done 300 at my best, but no way now.
Wow.
I did 300 in front of someone that said, oh, I bet you can't. So just to prove it.
On a power bar?
Yeah. Right now, I think 250 would be the max. Yeah. I'm not strong. I think the problem for me right now is 250 deadlift is going to get harder. I think where you benefit mostly from me is stopping you doing any stupid shit from time to time.
And just define stupid shit. Like what I want to do.
Mitch can do a lot of stupid shit. It's very easy to, and I'll say this about everyone, like Mitch is a great coach, he understands technique, I'm a good coach, there's lots of good coaches out there. When it comes to ourselves, we're all morons. And it's quite good when you are working with a lot of athletes to be able to just get into the gym, not have to think about your own training. So you know, like you're programming for other people, you've done like coaching in the past. With your training, you don't want to be thinking too much. You just get into the gym, you put that trust in me that I can get you ready for the comp. And the goal for me is always, for an elite level athlete, it's not about him doing a gym PB. It's about getting him to the competition as well prepared as possible to be competitive. And that's something I think I'm very good at in terms of programming and putting structure together. Getting the best out of people when it matters. Like even for Mitch, it's very difficult programming because he competes all year. So to plan an off season is very, very difficult. So we're literally taking maybe what we got this year, 8, 9 competitions? 9. But we're only really looking at 2 where we think this is where we want to be our absolute best. He'll do some of the competitions without any prep at all. That doesn't mean we're not training. We're still training constantly throughout the year. But the specific prep where you're looking to be at your pinnacle, especially at high level, you're only getting to your very best once or twice a year. When you're lower level, you can do it 6 weeks. It's easier on the body. When you're lifting 400 kilo plus, much harder on the central nervous system, the recovery system, so you have to kind of plan out things as specifically as possible. So I think my understanding of Mitch's brain helps. I think that's probably why we work well together. I'm not going to say, Mitch, don't do this, because he'd just get pissed off and do it anyway. But I trust and he trusts in what we're doing together. And we understand where the big goals are, where you need to knuckle down a bit more and stay focused.
I think if my answer would be, it's so much about life, and that you understand life first. But most people, when the fight came about, were like, "Oh, loss is not going to be happy." But from recollection, when I called you up and I said they're paying insane money for me to go fight in Qatar, it's basically like, well, yeah, you got to do it. Do you want company? Like, it's simple as that. And like, in a perfect world, I don't sleep in the same bedroom as the baby. I go off in the guest wing and sleep by myself. But how much will we butt heads if you really let me be a person first?
I think you have to. For me, anyway, the person is more important than the results. That doesn't mean we don't want the results. A lot of people almost take that the wrong way because I care about people first. Doesn't mean we're not going to try and win. Some people, they want win at all costs. And if that is what you want, I'm probably the wrong person for those type of people. But we work well together, and I think it's important when you're looking for a coach to get the right person for you as an individual, not just based on someone's reputation of competition results.
All right.
Come on.
I'll just try with that.
Focus on that brace. Drive hard with the legs. Chest up. Good. Some good acceleration through the hips. Knock out.
It's a really funny catch point right now. We're like, that is now totally fine, and that's always been my problem.
Yeah, it's kind of almost become the opposite of what the weakness was.
That's how it goes, isn't it? Can I watch that? Come on, lads. What's the say? Be more aggressive. Come on. There you go. Come on, man. That was good. Very comfortable.
Come on. Yes. Good. Nice. Good.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel right, but pain wasn't too bad. It's just inhibitory now.
It's good.
It's amazing how injuries, how mental it can be.
It's great in stopping your muscles firing.
Because I know I could convince myself out of 300 reps. But you do that for long enough, as a strongman, if every time something's a little bit off.
So we started off with the frame, which is looking really, really good. Just moving on to some deadlifts. Mitch has got like an ongoing back issue that we're just trying to protect right now. So we worked up to 370, which is a good confidence boost. Going to drop it down to 270 now and try and get rid of that hesitation so we can really apply power from the floor, and then we're just going to do some leg stuff. So nothing kind of crazy today, but just slowly building up towards the Arnold's. Really, really pleased with how his frame's looking in terms of comparing it to this time last year. And he did well on the frame, but the goal is to be better this year. Deadlift, same as well. I think he pulled 990. The goal is to pull over 1,000. So it's not huge progress, but we're just looking to be that little bit better. He picked up a back injury sort of midway through last year, and that's just holding back his deadlift a bit, but he's pulled 370 pretty smoothly. He's scared to really apply that power off the floor at the moment. So what we're doing now is dropping down to 270. Supposed to be doing 8 sets of 3. We're just going to do 3 sets of 3 because I don't want him to overdo anything at the moment. The strength is looking good, but we want to make sure we protect him as well. So sometimes you just got to make these changes. It's almost better to hold back a little bit than to push too hard. So that's all we're doing here. And Mish does have a tendency to want to push too hard. So just while I'm here, I'm just trying to rein him in a little bit. The goal is 3 really fast reps. Then he's got some heavy leg pressing and just some fluffy stuff, leg curls, leg extensions. All looking good. The ultimate goal is to have him ready for the Arnold's, March the 1st, and then World's Strongest Man. So he does have the UK Arnold's in between, but the Arnold's and Worlds are our big goals. He's going to compete very regularly this year. He's doing all the Giants live shows pretty much. Rogue, both Arnold's comps, so it's going to be a busy year. But the real focus is retaining the Arnold's, retaining World's Strongest Man. If he can do that, especially with the likes of Thor, List is back, it's going to be a good year.